Hey guys, and welcome to another War Robots video. And today's video is obviously going to be a bit different. For one, because I'm doing commentary and I don't usually do that, and because we're going to be talking about the Bastion robot. And for those of you who don't know, this robot was supposed to be released a long time ago into the game, but then was cancelled last minute by Pixonic, and it was a bit mysteriously cancelled, and then nobody really found out what happened to it, and it created this myth or legend in the game. So Pixonic released all these videos and pictures and information about the robot before their cancellation, and that's still online, and that's what I'm going to try to show you guys today, and try to give you guys some information that you probably wouldn't have known otherwise. So to start off, that trailer video was actually a teaser released by Pixonic back in 2015, and that video, if you go on the War Robots channel that it was released on, if you go on there now and try to search for the video, you cannot find it, and that's because after they canceled the robot from being released onto the live server, they likely unlisted the video, which means that they put it on private mode, and you can only see it if you have the link, which I can leave you guys in the description or the comments. And it was actually a pretty popular video for how old it was and how it was put on private mode. It had like 600,000 views almost, and it created this speculation as to why it was never released. And for them to put the video on private means they were kind of trying to get rid of the information about it, and then it just added to this myth or legend about the robot. So I'm going to read some information about it online on the forums, the War Robot forums, that's on the Bastion. And this is what is believed to have happened if it was released on the live server. So first off, they go, Bastion scrapped robot. All this information on this page is about the cancelled Bastion robot. So the Bastion was possibly a heavy robot, but has since been replaced by the Raijing, supposedly. The Bastion is now the ability that the Raijing possesses, which is the Bastion mode, and that's probably the connection that you can see, Bastion mode, Bastion robot. It is the first robot with 4 legs instead of 2. For this reason, it was believed that the Bastion would have high speed for a heavy robot, or the first robot to have high speed as a heavy robot. Not so much anymore, but if you guys played the game way back then, you would notice that heavy robots like the Griffin, Natasha, Fury, they were very slow robots just because they were heavier. But now that concept has kind of went away with the newer robots. The later variant, the Raijing, was revealed to have slightly lower speed than the Leo Griffin heavy pots. The Bastion has been seen to come with 2 heavy hardpoints or weapon slots similar to the Raijing in its trailer video, and that's that teaser video that I showed you guys at the beginning, and I'll show you it again later. Some believe that when it is in the stationary position, it may be possible for a robot to combine the 2 halves of its defensive shields and use the relatively wide deflection shield as cover. This mech, however, has been confirmed to be cancelled by Pixonic. It was speculated due to the trailer that the Bastion might be capable of possessing 3 medium hardpoints, so like the Fujin, or 2 heavy hardpoints. But the 3 medium hardpoint variant was later confirmed to be the Fujin, and the Bastion was replaced by the Raijing. This mod reappeared in the update 3.3, seen on a huge banner behind robots when viewing using the 3D view tab. So what that is referring to is when you go into your robot hangar and click equip robot, and then you click 3D just to see the paint job or look at the robot in a 3D view. And then I guess there was a picture of the Bastion in the background. And then some more information was what a Bastion actually is, or what it means, is a projecting part of a fortification build at an angle to the line of a wall, so as to allow defensive fire in several directions. There also used to be an Easter egg in Springfield, if you turned your camera so that you can see through one of the pillars, you could see a robot with 4 legs in what appears to be 3 medium slots. So that's actually cool. So I'm not sure if that still exists or if anybody's checked, but an Easter egg in Springfield, and I'll repeat that one more time. If you turned your camera so that you could see through one of the pillars, you could see a robot with 4 legs in what appears to be 3 medium slots. So I'm not sure which pillar they're referring to, but I assume it's one of the pillars on the platform on Springfield. And somebody wants to check that out, because that'd be pretty cool if that still existed. And then what's not known about the robot is the cost, the hit points or the health, the speed, the level. The default weapons are assumed that it was the trebuchets. It had the Bastion mode as an ability, as said, heavy robot, and unknown module slots, obviously, because that was just released. So yeah, so pretty much this robot was completely cancelled, nothing known about it, and it's assumed that what Pixonic wanted to do is they didn't like the design for some reason of the Bastion, so they cancelled it last minute and then created the Bastion and Fujin robots. So they decided to create like kind of a Spider-Bot pack instead of this one Bastion robot. And I guess they like the Raijin design better. And yeah, so that would make a lot of sense as to why they didn't, but it created this myth. And since then, as you guys saw, the picture will come up again, is the Halloween event in 2017. That event was the second time they showed the robot, as they showed it as a ghost, and it was really the main focus of the event, or not of the event, but of the event ghosts, were old concept robots that were never really released, and some were just changing weapon slots, like on the VTAS, the Golem, but then others, or the only one that was a full-on new robot concept that wasn't released was the Bastion. And I remember people wondering if it was going to be released again, but then it wasn't. It was kind of just like a teaser thing. And as you can see in this picture, it was shown to have 2 lights at the front too. And that's really all we know about the Bastion robot. We assume that it was just cancelled because they wanted to make the Fujin and Raijin, and they thought those were better robots. And maybe the speculation about that it was going to be a fast, heavy robot was wrong, because the Raijin is still a slow robot, and back then when it was released it was even slower. And that Halloween home screen, I remember I didn't even realize what it was because I wasn't playing in 2015. I started the game shortly after that, and that was when people were wondering what it was, and then it was the first 4-legged robot. So that's pretty much all the information that I could find on the robot. Hopefully, if you guys didn't even know what the Bastion robot was, or maybe you knew some of the information, I enlightened you a little bit, and hopefully you learned something you didn't about the robot. So yeah, it's become somewhat of a myth or a legend in the game, which is pretty cool. And then I just have normal gameplay after this if you want to stick around for that. And if not, thanks for watching the video, guys, and have a good day.
The closer you got to me, the faster I try to leave. Like a mirage, like a mirage. The scars that you tried to keep on my arms, I am empty. Like a mirage, like a mirage. quite some time now, just to see you